And cutting across to breaking news coming in, US lawmaker Scott Perry, who has praised Indo-US relationship on the floor of the House yesterday. The Pennsylvania congressman who said that India and United States share strong economic, social and political ties. In fact, the lawmaker who has backed India's 370 move as well. He said the residents of Jammu and Kashmir have battled economic depression and forces of extremism and radicalization for too long. The regional stability now provided by the government will give the residents of Jammu and Kashmir a better way forward and hope for the future. Remember, this is the 6th US Senator who has spoken in support of India's action in Kashmir. A very significant statement coming in as the US lawmaker has not just praised India, not just spoken very highly of the ties between India and the United States, but most importantly, backed India's action in Kashmir. Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor, with us on the phone line. Abhishek, take us through the significance of this statement coming in at a time when we see reactions from the lobby that are against Kashmir.
Well, Suesha, what is important is that this is the 6th U.S. congressman who has spoken in support of India's actions in Kashmir. In fact, Congressman Scott Perry, while he was making this intervention on the U.S.-India alliance in his remarks on the House floor earlier in the day, yesterday, according to our time, he said that I stand with India in their aspiration to provide equal economic, social and political opportunities to all citizens. And as part of this pursuit, 2/3 of Indian Parliament voted last year to change the status of Jammu and Kashmir. This vote allowed the government of India to address the stagnant economy and high youth unemployment plaguing the region by providing economic opportunity and sound governance. The residents of Jammu and Kashmir have battled economic depression and forces of extremism and radicalization for too long. Now, essentially, what Congressman Scott Perry is saying is that what India has done is in the larger interest of regional stability, and that's a kind of endorsement that should really help India in terms of managing global perception. This is, as I said, 6th U.S. congressman who has spoken in support of Kashmir and India's actions in Kashmir. Earlier, of course, Congressman Francis Rooney, then before that, Joe Wilson, and then Pete Olson and Paul Gosar, other congressmen who have spoken on Kashmir and in support of India's action in Kashmir. So essentially what we're seeing is that while there is a section within the country that believes or wants to believe that perhaps whatever has happened in Kashmir is not getting global traction, at least so far as at least US is concerned, we are seeing some very bipartisan support in terms of these congressmen coming out, the latest, of course, being Scott Perry.